Snake plants are a favorite of houseplant enthusiasts, and they are so easy to take care of. Hi, I'm Lauren Kane, and I am the founder of Elm Dirt, where we make organic fertilizer. And this is one of my snake plants that I grew from propagation. So let's get into a little bit about snake plants, how to take care of them, how to make it easy for you, and why people love them so much. So people love these because there was a report that came out that they help clean air in your house, and if you have like 11 of them in your home, it's supposed to be equal to like one person's CO2 that they breathe off, the carbon dioxide, and it helps clean your air and bring you more oxygen. And it's actually really easy to get 11 if you start with one, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about propagation here in a moment. The other reason people really love these is they're pretty hard to kill and they don't take a lot of water. So these guys, their thick leaves help to keep the plants alive even in drought conditions. And so you want to make sure that you're only watering it when the soil is damp. So you're going to stick your finger right in the soil. You want it to go down an inch or two deep and see if it's still damp when you water it. For snake plants especially, you want it to be completely dry when you water them because they do like to have dry soil. The other way that you can tell if plants need watering or not is if you take a look at these leaves, and if they're nice and thick, that means they're holding enough water. If they start getting soft or curled or bendy, that means they don't have enough water to keep them upright because they're storing the water in their leaves. And now with mine, the reason it's growing a little bit wonky here is it's got some weird sunlight issues in my room. I don't get a lot of sunlight here, and especially the winter time, and so my plants tend to grow a little bit weird. So propagation. So with snake plants, I can either take this out and divide it, where I take the whole thing out of the plant, out of the pot, out of the soil. I separate the roots from each other, and each of these strands can then become its own plant. Now, snake plants do like to be crowded in a pot, so this pot is not exactly crowded. So when you're sticking one of these stalks into a new pot, make sure it's on the smaller side, because then the snake plant will be happier because they like those crowded conditions. The other way to do it, if you notice this one's chopped off, is to cut these leaves and then stick them in water, and they will actually grow roots. So you can trim up the leaves as much as you want, stick them in water, and you can grow hundreds of them from even just one stalk of the snake plant. So that's really cool, easy way to grow more snake plants. And if you want 11 in your home, or 11 per person, or whatever that number ends up being for healthy air, feel free to. I just love having the mix of different kinds of snake plants around because you can see the different color variations in the snake plants. It's just so fun to see the different ones out there. Do you have a favorite snake plant in your house? Do you propagate them? I want to know more. Share your comment below and let me know. If you want to join our plant community that we've got, where people are sharing their pictures of their plants and how they grow them and their favorite ones, and just sharing information. We have a really great plant community that you can join, and we highly recommend you do. Or you can just subscribe and listen to my videos on more plant tips of how to take care of your plants and how to grow easier so that you're not struggling to keep them alive.